some of you thought it would never happen. Never again. Never happen. Thought I abandoned you guys. Thought, oh, Justin's not coming back. JD's not coming back. He's not going to give us another video. And you would be wrong. Man, it's been a crazy, 3 weeks. So, long story short, get back from vacation. Just really busy, as anyone would be, went on a honeymoon, whatever. And came back super busy at work. I had an idea to come back the following week and really just go full bore trying to find cards. It's super hard in my area. I can't find anything. Bought new gum because I didn't like the other gum that much. And then I got COVID from friends, work, whatever, who cares? I got COVID and it was not fun, at all. That Saturday I ran 104-degree fever, just did not feel good. So obviously I had to quarantine now. Some of you might say, why wouldn't you quarantine in your filming room? That's a great question. I didn't. I quarantined in our bedroom and my wife stayed in here. Mainly because I'd already slept in our bed the night before, so just in case she didn't have it, which she didn't show as bad as I did, but nonetheless, I wasn't in here, and you wouldn't have wanted me to do video. I was coughing like crazy. But I'm still kind of not fully back yet. My energy levels are super low. So it's not political, if you can, wear a mask whenever you can. It's just it's crazy, man. And I hope you guys are staying safe, because we are all that we have. So thank you guys for sticking it out. I hope my OGs come back and hang out with me. I'm thinking there's some guys way overselling the cards in our area. They're just buying them up and selling them on Facebook. And if I pull something and it sells, that's awesome. But I'm really excited about the idea. One of you guys had proposed it of getting wax boxes, older cards. And so I started looking at cards from the year I was born, which is 93, and I actually found a website that actually verifies that they were sealed, they're not opened ever, and so they weren't weighed and then opened and then resealed. That's my biggest fear with wax packs. So I did my research, and while I was in quarantine, I did my research and I found a website. So they're $18 for the box, which is totally cool, because I said, I'm not really if I make money on it, cool, I'll absolutely, wow, sorry about my stomach there, guys. If I make money on it, sweet, but if I don't, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to relax you guys and sort of just have a good time opening these packs. I'm just a normal guy who works in a factory, who finds it really cool that you guys like my videos. So if I can make more videos opening $18 junk wax packs and have a lot of fun talking about the players, that's what I'm gonna do. So we've opened these before out of the 2018 playoff cards. So looking for Saquon, Baker, all that good stuff. And I bought these a while ago when you could actually find these older cards in my area. Cards in general are just gone. I'm sure you guys are dealing with the same thing. Just absolutely gone, and guys are gouging them. So whatever. We'll save the hanger box for last. Maybe get some nice crinkling sounds for you guys. So 40 card fat pack. A lot of not a ton of variations in this set, so I don't know. They hardly give you odds, to just kind of list. This set has 300 cards and then 100 rookies and 200 base. So obviously you have your subsets in there. So enough jibber jabbering about leaking sick and whatnot. Holy cow, those are dull. Okay, there we go. see. I don't see any like thicker cards, so we'll take the Kid Reporter out. And we'll throw that piece of gum in. Also, can't taste anything. Even though like I love this gum, I still can't taste anything, so. Alright. Also, this is an ASMR channel, so you can tell I'm chewing gum, I'm whispering. I'm not just going to rip through these cards. I'm going to slowly talk about these cards and maybe even talk about the players. So, we've seen this design. I got some looking right at me right here. A whole stack of them. And over there too. Julius Peppers. Straight legend. Eric Ebron. Kind of having a resurgence this year. Tyrod Taylor, when he was with the Browns, you know, he's a good, talented quarterback. I think for myself, but he just seems to. He's not the guy that a franchise wants to go with, so they bring him in. They draft a rookie, and he takes over, and that's what happened in Cleveland. And then this season, which was crazy. I'm sure you guys have heard, Anthony Lynn wanted to start him, and then he was playing okay, I guess, and then team doctor punctured his lung, trying to give him a shot, and then Justin Herbert came in, and that kid's just been electric. So obviously he's a starter now. There's David Johnson. He's playing okay for the Texans. They finally decided to change course, and I think Bill O'Brien will land on his feet, but he was just doing too much in Houston, having a coach and be the GM. But I think the Cardinals clearly won that trade, getting DeAndre back, but David's been okay. Demaryius Thomas. There's a nice T.Y. Hilton. I'm sure he misses Andrew Luck right about now. Tyler Eifert, now with the Jaguars, I believe. This kid, one of my favorite quarterbacks to watch, honestly. Kyler's kind of taken over, besides Drew Brees, because I'm a Saints fan, but Kyler Murray's just amazing to watch, and Deshaun Watson's right up there. He's not on the best team. I know they added Brandon Cooks and stuff, but one of the worst managed teams in the league, and Deshaun always shows up, so we'll give him his own little spot there. Jordan Howard. Of all the teams with this kind of design, the Bears, to me, their colors kind of seem the most appealing to me on this card design. Marquise Lee. There's David Njoku. I guys think Cleveland's going to move him before the deadline. It seems like Austin Hooper, they brought him in the offseason, and he seems like the number one target at tight end. Njoku's still super talented. I'd like to see where he could potentially go. I think they should move him. Maybe get a third out of him. Maybe a fourth. Chandler Jones. I think he just tore his ACL. Sadly. LeGarrette Blount. Man, he was fun to watch. You guys remember when he was at Oregon? And he punched that guy post-game, the player on the opposing team. Zay Jones. Speaking of Deshaun Watson's targets, there's Will Fuller. He's really blossomed into a pretty good receiver coming out of Notre Dame, right? But it doesn't tell you. Yeah, he was in Notre Dame. And sure enough, Brandon Cooks, who I still think, if he stays healthy, has the potential to be a true number one receiver. I really do believe that. I think Brandon Cooks is super talented, but concussions, and he just has that of mentality. You know, it sounds like old school, whatever, but if he was on your team, you'd understand what I'm saying. With the Saints, like, loved him in the beginning, and then wasn't too sad to see him go. Great defensive tackle, Fletcher Cox. We're gonna put Dalvin Cook right beside Deshaun Watson. Man, he's just been incredible ever since coming out of Florida State for the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, he's been an incredible talent. But I think for this season, completely unbiased, like the three best running backs in the league have been Alvin Kamara, Derrick Henry, and Dalvin Cook. I mean, those three guys, and just pairing like Zeke, and you know, Saquon got hurt, unfortunately, but the running backs are just so crazy. I'm at the top, and he's up there. It's a great little room because the best quarterback in the game, and you guys have been around the channel since its inception. No, I've been saying this before this season. I know it's not like far off. Like most people think Mahomes is better and he's number 2, but to me, the stuff that Russell does with how much less talent he has than a Patrick Mahomes is just crazy. So talented, can beat you a million ways. Just probably my favorite quarterback to watch. Him, Kyler, and Drew. Jamison Crowder. There's Carson Wentz. I'm still a believer in Carson Wentz. I know some people have fallen off the wagon, but I still think he's talented enough. I mean, look at the receivers he has. He has nobody. Like Alshon doesn't play anymore. He's always hurt. His best receiver's been Greg Ward, who was a former quarterback at the University of Houston. Like, Carson Wentz is still very much talented enough, and he'll figure it out, whether that's in Philadelphia or not. Who knows? I mean, they already paid him, so. Cameron Wake. Marquise Goodwin. Rex Burkhead. Always good for 2 good weeks in fantasy, and he'll be available on the waiver wire those weeks, and then you'll pick him up, and it'll be awful. I never fall for his traps, but every year someone does. Peyton Barber. Josh McCown. Okay, that's a sweet looking Aaron Donald card. Best defensive player in the league, no doubt about it. Did you guys watch that Washington, Los Angeles game when Alex Smith came back in? Wow, that was incredible. Like, I legit got goosebumps watching that. I'm sure you guys don't know the story of Alex Smith, and every time he was about to get hit, he just like winced. You were like so scared. And Aaron Donald was the first one to hit him, as you would imagine. And he was fine. Like, Aaron Donald basically jumped on his back, and you could see him on the camera. He said his back is strong as F. Like he said, you know, on the sideline. So awesome to see Alex Smith back. I mean, that was incredible. Like I said, I got like actual goosebumps watching that game. So, and I'm sure you guys did as well. It was so cool. Zach Ertz. Kirk Cousins. Maybe the most overpaid player in football. But, I mean, he's good for Minnesota, just not who I would want. Landon Collins. And here we have the goal line parallels, I guess. Geno Atkins, he was so good for so long in Cincinnati. Dalvin Cook, so I guess that would be, more valuable, I guess. This is cool. So Cedric Wilson, his rookie card, he's kind of had a career renaissance, I guess, for a couple games this year. I think he's pretty talented. And if you guys are fans of Last Chance U, when they were in Independence, Kansas, in that same league he played, they had one of the rivals was Coffeyville, and I went to a high school out there for tennis, so I know these areas hilarious even more than just from this show, but he went to Coffeyville Community College, so a rival of Independence Community College. And I always root for the JUCO kids. You would be amazed. I mean, at the talent, Alvin Kamara played for a school out there in Hutchinson, who Independence were big rivals of. So happy to get this. Let's try a rookie pile. One of the greats to ever do it. Peyton Manning. I mean, not much more to say. He's absolutely incredible. Top 5 of all time for sure. Undoubtable. Kirk Cousins, Air Command. Ronnie Harrison, rookie card. Oh, this is a good one. Michael Gallup, rookie card. We'll start like even more there. Ray McLeod. Got Deion Kane with the Clemson. And Marquez Valdez-Scantling, rookie card. So, might as well start with our rookies. So, we've had luck with hanger boxes in the past, not this one. Most of our luck has been with that absolute football. But, let's see. Let's see what kind of luck we can get out of this box, hopefully. Hopefully a jersey or an autograph. Here's to hoping. Never know with these anchor boxes. I don't see a jersey card, which stinks because I think it's kind of hard to get autos out of this, but we'll think positive. We'll, you know, all right. Malik Hooker, great young safety for the Colts. Carlos Hyde, another Ohio State guy. He's been around so many teams. Larry Legend, Larry Fitzgerald, so good for so long. One of the best receivers to ever play the game. We gotta give him a spot off to himself there. Emmanuel Sanders, now with my New Orleans Saints. He's a super great route runner. I think, as the season goes along, him and Drew will even get more acclimated with each other. One of the best kickers in the game, Justin Tucker. Another nice Geno Atkins card. The week 1 wonder himself, Sammy Watkins. Always good for like 25 to 35 fantasy points week 1, and then like 7 to 14 the rest of the season, and then like a 20 pointer in there somewhere. So there's Case Keenum. Alex Collins went to the University of Arkansas, for those wondering. There's Devontae Adams. Sadly, he's been hurt. I believe he came back last week. I could be wrong on that. Him and Michael Thomas have both been hurt this season, so hopefully he'll come back and play well. Or, as he's back, he'll continue to get better and better. Kelvin Benjamin. My guy, man. Him and Joe Burrow, man, tied for my 2 favorite LSU players of all time. We gotta condense those 2 and put my boy the Honey Badger. He's now with the Chiefs for the last couple seasons, Super Bowl champion. Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, LSU baby. Let's go. so bad last week. He's no Dak. Dak's top 10. People hate on Dak. Dak is top 10. Dak is borderline top 5. I mean, let's be honest. And their defense is awful. And the things he's doing, throwing for like 400 yards a game, it's 500. I mean, he's just throwing for so many yards. Dak's worth every penny, but Andy Dalton will play better as the season goes along. Let's not pretend like Andy Dalton's a scrub. Kareem Hunt now with the Browns. Cole Beasley, a former Cowboy. He's carved out a nice little second half of his career with Buffalo. Him and Josh Allen. I've had a good report going as far back as last season. So every year I think, Cole Beasley's done now. They got Stephon Diggs, and Diggs is clearly the number one target, but he's still a viable weapon in that offense. Mohamed Sanu been dropped more times than a Nelson Aguilar catch. Nice Tariq Cohen. I like him. Jalen Ramsey. Best corner in the game. He's now teammates with this guy, Aaron Donald, so we'll kind of pair those up together so you can see them both. They have the two best defensive players at their respective positions in the league. Insane. There's Myles Garrett. He's back this season after the incident last year with Mason Rudolph. Saw him and Mike Tomlin hug each other after the game last week, so that was cool. Matt Ryan, one season wonder, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Golden Tate with the Giants now. You and Jalen Ramsey had a little altercation after the game a few weeks ago. Jalen Ramsey dated his sister for a long time. They have a child together, and he just made their breakup kind of public, and then went public on Instagram with his new girlfriend, and Golden Tate was not happy about that. They had to have a talking to. Yes, look at that. We just talked about this guy. What a great story, man. We'll cover that up. What a great story, man. Just an absolute legend, Alex Smith. Really good in his time against City, a decent starter. And what he did, man, what he did last week. Was it last week, 2 weeks ago? Last week. Incredible. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Just absolutely incredible. And he deserves Comeback Player of the Year for that alone. We're going to center him up. We're going to put him right there. Love that. Kind of shows how old this set is. Amari Cooper in a Raiders jersey. Looks kind of weird. Great receiver. Joey Bosa, great edge rusher. Got paid this offseason. Best wide receiver in the game. Best color rush jerseys in the game. I hope he comes back this week. I'm tired of the drama and everything. Michael Thomas is the best receiver in the game. Enough said. This experiment failed. Number one, this card is very weird looking. And secondly, he failed in Tennessee. I'm happy he's playing okay, I guess, right now. But I feel bad that failed in Tennessee because it looked like the perfect compliment, him to Derrick Henry. Jermaine Kearse. Phillip Rivers now with the Colts throwing fourth quarter interceptions. This guy, Le'Veon Bell, bet on himself. Sat out a season. Went to the Jets. Awful. And now he's with Kansas City on a very cheap contract. So if there's ever a time for him to succeed, it's now. It's now. Xavier Rhodes. Bobby Wagner. Cameron Meredith, another. This failed in New Orleans. This failed miserably. He had that great season with the Bears, got hurt. Saints signed him. Was awful. Corey Corey Davis. I was a big fan of Corey Davis in college, and he didn't hit the ground running in the pros. This season, though, Corey Davis is becoming a true weapon in that offense, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Beast Quake, Marshawn Lynch. I miss watching him play every Sunday. There's George Kittle. Great tight end, maybe the best in the game. Ooh, baby. Ooh, we're getting all the Saints. I mean, I'll just put him next to Michael Thomas, best running back in the game. And this guy's right behind him. I mean, Derrick Henry. What a great player. Great running back. Tennessee looks great this season. Like the way they're playing. Like bully ball, the guards in the center are creating holes on the inside for Derrick Henry that are like the size of C's, and he's just running right by people. And it is that stiff arm he had against, was it Josh Norman? Oh my goodness. Just put him in a body bag. Put Josh Norman in a body bag. It was insane. I'm putting this with the Titan stack I always made to give to my friend. Terrell Pryor. Robert Woods, another guy that got an extension this offseason. Just a great weapon in that Rams offense. I'm not the flashiest guy, but gets a lot of targets. Big Ben, we'll put him next to Peyton. One of the all-time greats, and he's playing well this season. Adam Thielen, if you haven't heard his story to the NFL, it's a great story, and he's a great receiver. Tyler Lockett. Cole Beasley, those kickoffs, this is a green one. The last ones were blue, I don't know if you could tell. Mohamed Sanu. Brandon Marshall. Good receiver. Awful analyst. People are going to hate me for this. I'm going to put Eli Manning down here with these guys by his brother and Ben Roethlisberger. 2 Super Bowls and played well in both of them. Eli Manning's a Hall of Famer. I hate to break it to you guys. And I ain't giving up on Sam Darnold. I saw the comment on one of my posts, on one of the videos where I kind of said, you know, do you guys want to pull the plug on Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield? I agree with the commenter. I mean, Adam Gase should not be head coach anymore. Sam Darnold is a beast, and I'm happy this is like some sort of parallel. That's the best pull for me. Go in the good rookie pile. Malik Jefferson rookie card, one of those green. Matt Ryan, Air Command. Tyler Eifert and AJ Green, Thunder and Lightning. Ooh, I like this one too. Rookie Wave, Sony Michel. That'll go. I like that. I like that a lot. That'll go with our Darnold, and we'll look at eBay later. Oof. Bad look. AJ Boye, Jalen Ramsey. Neither are with Jacksonville anymore. But I do love that color, that design. Ooh, Hidden Gems. I like this card. Hidden Gems. Julian Edelman. That's a sweet card. Wow. That's an awesome design. Guys, look at that. I love that. Another Deion Kane. Joshua Jackson. Nick Chubb rookie card. That's a really good card. Great running back. John Kelly. Traquan Smith, not a bad rookie card. And Rashawn Evans. We'll call it Titans pile. So that was fun. Didn't get the big rookies, but we got a few. So we got our Saints pile. Cards that won't make our top. That one may. I really like that card just the way it looks, and the rest will go in my regular pile. So I'm biased, so those may make it, so we'll leave those out. Okay. All depends on our Rockies. So for sure that one's making it. That one makes it. That one makes it. I want to put that card in there, but I don't know if I can. I gotta put this one in there. I feel like second year cards. They're cool for me, but not for everyone else. I'll put them in my Saints pile. Okay. I'm putting that one in the spec pile, though. The Julian Edelman. Okay. So I've got everything in order. Here's how we will rank the top 5 cards. Traquan Smith comes in 5. I put him there because he's having the best season of those wide receivers that we showed. Sony Michel, rookie wave, goes 4. I just like the other cards a little better. what a great reasoning. Nick Chubb, just been more consistent than Sony Michel, though this is like an insert. I'd rather have his base. Number 2, you put the Sam Darnold, not having the start to his career that we thought, but with it being the green, like kickoff, parallel, whatever that is, gotta put it there. And Alex Smith gotta be number 1. It was so cool to see him back, and we've talked about that enough, but there you go, guys. I'm so happy to be back. Please like the video, subscribe, all that good jazz. I'm not gonna beg you. Thank you guys so much for sticking around with me and not leaving me through this time. And I couldn't thank you guys enough. So thank you guys for watching. And next video we'll have our second Nightwing. So be excited. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Be safe. Peace.